Much as we're this far out, the date, is April 16th, 2026, I can tell you how the future of ODM will play out. And this is it. Number 1, Raila Odinga died on 15th October 2025 at the ripe old age of 80. And his ODM party will die in the year 2027, if not 2029. Now, I may not be sure which of those 2 years it will be, but for sure, it will be one of the two. Because these are the two scenarios which face ODM. Scenario number 1, they go lose the elections with Ruto, and that immediately puts the party in the mood for blame game. There will be those who are saying it is because of Wanga and Junet. There will be those who are blaming Sifuna and Babu, but at the end of the day, there will be a lot of blame game. The party will not survive that. Scenario number 2 is whereby ODM and Ruto win in 2027. And that immediately puts the party in succession politics, whereby Joho and Abdul Swamad break away to form a coastal party which has its own presidential candidate. ODM haiwezi support Mwarabu. Oparanya and Fernandez break away to form their own Luya party because ODM cannot support a Luya presidential candidate. And the Luos remain with the ODM party to sponsor their own candidate. Can you then call that a party? No, not at all. So ODM will be in a situation whereby they are damned if they do, and they are still damned if they don't. Win or lose, the party will die, or at the very least, remain to be a shell like Kanu is today. Now, my second prediction about ODM is that the number of MPs they have in parliament is going to reduce by 45%. The polls are showing it, the ground is saying it, and ODM knows it, which is why Gladys Wanga has been crying very bitterly about encroachment from their partners UDA. Just listening to this.
As the national chairman of the ODM party, I also want to make it very clear that this Homa Bay County and this entire region is an ODM zone. It is an ODM zone. And the next time I see what I saw at the funeral of Koyo, where my party leader is seated and some people have come there shouting, Uda, we will not agree. We will not accept. It will not happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. Not under my watch as national chairman of the ODM party. This is an ODM zone. Na hatutaki madharau. And you can see we are quiet. Unaweza ona simba nyeshewa ukadhani ni paka. Hakuna paka hapa. Hakuna.
That passion you're hearing in Wanga's voice is because they are losing ground. Nowadays they have to spend money to put a crowd together. Yet, kabla Raila akufe, ilikuwa yeye akitokea, watu wanatokea. So now when you start spending money to put people together, it is a telltale sign this is a dead party. 35% is the amount of MPs they're going to lose in 2027. And that is the bare minimum. It could be worse. They'd better hope I'm correct, because if I'm wrong, it could be 65% or higher. Number 3, it's not a matter of if, but when. And I'm saying this in regards to their party leadership. We don't know ni tarehe gani Oburu Oginga nguvu zitamuishia, whereby he'll be unable to stand on stage to say tunataka power or whatever other thing he usually says. And when that time comes, ODM will be forced to pick another party leader. Because you cannot have a party leader ambaye hawezi simama juu ya gari kuongelesha wa Kenya, hawezi simama kwa stage bila kuanguka, hawezi put one or two thoughts together at a moment's notice. When that happens, they have to replace him. Who will they replace Oburu Oginga with? Whichever answer you can come up with, italeta shida. Ukisema Joho, watasema huyo ni mtu ametoka pwani. ODM haijai kuwa ya wapwani. Ukileta Mluya, hii ni chama ya Waluo, hatutaki Mluya. Ukileta Mluo, the two Luos who are leading is Wanga and Winnie Odinga. Waluo wenyewe watasema hatutaki kuongozwa na mwanamke. So there is nothing you can do to please these people. The only logical option for them, which they forwent, was Babu Owino, a young leader who is loved by many of the 3 regions I've talked about, and he could give the party longevity. 40 years of service, clean. Instead wamechagua mtu atawapea 3, 4, 5 years at most of service, then they get into another internal battle about who will replace him, and before they know it, chama imesambaratika. Now usually, in the grand scheme of things, bad things have to happen sometimes for good things to take place. Oprah Winfrey used to work at a TV network. She was fired for her to then go and become Oprah Winfrey. Some of us had to be frustrated out of our previous jobs. Unapelekwa Malindi huko kwa kona on an election year, to the point we just give them resignation letters and so on and so forth. There's so many stories such as those. And the beauty out of all this that I've told you is Luo Nyanza is going to be freed from the shackles of ODM. Mambo ya kungoa reli, sijui kutupa mawe, sijui maandamano, sijui left itaisha. Once ODM dies, Luo Nyanza will be presented with a new party, with a new ideology, which is more strategic, more forward thinking. And at that juncture, only at that juncture, will there ever be a president from the region. Before then, haiwezekani. Chama ya fujo haiwezi leta rais. Haiwezi hata leta deputy rais. Ruto knows it. You know, Ruto is not a fool. Yeye mwenyewe anajua vile alisumbua Uhuru Kenyatta. Na anajua vile Rigathi Gachagua alisukumana na yeye. He understands the sanctity of that seat of the deputy president. You can pick the right person and they end up going rogue. How rogue is what you can't control. But more often than not, they end up going rogue. If you pick someone from ODM, chama ya kung'oa reli na kutupa mawe, utapigwa mawe hapo State House. So Ruto cannot take that risk. So that is exactly how I see things playing out in ODM. 2027 or 2029 ndo mwaka hiyo chama inakufa. Win or lose, they are damned if they do, they are damned if they don't. The biggest win out of all this is Luo Nyanza. They will finally get a progressive party other than ODM. The same way Wakale walikuwa wanamalizwa na KANU, sasa wako na UDA na wapea some hope kidogo, mtu wao atangangania hapo for some 5 years, akiwa mjanja ibe ya pili 10 years, you know, there is some light there. Now at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're still managing rentals using notebooks and caretakers, see how Joel Karangu Miner switched to a system that runs his 76 units automatically. Every month, caretakers traveled to his office with handwritten records. Balancing the math took hours. Payments never merged and tenants never got receipts. Then Joel switched to Bomahat, Kenya's award-winning property management software. Now payments update automatically, receipts go out via SMS, and every report is just one click away. He now runs all 76 units from his phone. No chaos, no confusion. Join hundreds of landlords doing the same. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.